Put that on me so I never need jewels. Count up the money, remember the rules. Rule number one is we never do tools. Carry the mask like the weight of the mules. Wasting my time, you gon' make me get rude. Marry the money, a happy pursuit. Me, you want hundreds of how I can do. I see the hundreds. I have no couth when I say that I want it. Told you I'm fire, come give me a fuse, keep it hot, I'm a motherfucking misfit. Head over heels on that Paula Abdul. Head over heels when he in and he screwed. Drive up the Phillips. Count up the go and the come and the get ups. You ain't gotta feel us. We run the shit and we don't need no damn help. These bitches is handheld. He got the climb and he put on his big belt. The chickens in shell, I'm giving them hell. They like how I do it, I do and I do it. She couldn't try if she knew it. Gave him a try and he motherfucking blew it. I'ma come up, make it do what it do. Put that on me so I never need jewels. Count up the money, remember the rules. Rule number one is we never do tools. Carry the mask like the weight of the mules. Wasting my time, you gon' make me get rude. Marry the money, a happy pursuit. Me, you want hundreds of how I can do. Run it up. Bust on the zip and I burn it up. Target the ops when I turn it up. Say fuck the cops and we run them up. Don't give a fuck about no bitch, I'm bout to buck. I let them talk, that talk is cheap. I told my peoples keep it tucked. Sis, next time I the luck, bitch. I hate repeating myself. Know that you heard us the first time we nailed. Don't need the cops, now we police ourselves. Fire up the spells and we let off the shells. Told them we black before anything else. Next come the green cause I'm building my wealth. They know I'm pretty so I give them hell. Raising some lions, we ain't no Giselles. I eat at the top of the food chain. Put do not disturb on your main thing. I'm obsessed with myself, call it profane. Fuck your lane, I do my own thing. Copy your duck, call it insane. I'm on the hill, man. Shots all brain. I say fuck the hook, yeah, they need to change. Hustle my hustle, I need the range. Got a bad bitch with me and it is a gauge. Yeah, we love to hate. I call it free promo, bitch, check the bank. I write a check, it's clown.
Lights, camera, action. Spin on squares, Michael Jackson. She know my body, that's attraction. Sit back and watch me step on the scene and I'm putting in work. Get in my bag, I'm just watching me work. Play with the gang, you get put on a shirt and you can't be the king if you don't put in work. Ain't no love in this game. She don't want you, she chasing the fame. She ain't loyal, she chasing the ring. Let me do my thing, watch me work, watch me work, watch me work, watch me work. Where I come from, they only respecting the violence. My city show love cause I'm locked in. This is trench talk, calling dial in. Homie get lost on that island. It's an ISO like mellow shot. Talk hood shit, get a fellow drop. Fist in your mouth like a jello shot. Call a op, spot the Tech 9 in the passenger of a yellow drop. Praise God, cause you can meet the nigga if you whack hard with a couple shots. This is not a threat, I promise. You could be a plate tectonic. That boy, there's a whole lot of gang shit. And I don't throw it up, I vomit. Energy. Bad bitches, she love my celebrity. Can't trust how she move for a far. So that thinking is love for me, dead to me. I'm in the burp like a gym star. Putting in work, that's my pedigree. Fake love when they see that you've been far. In disguise cause it's envy and jealousy. Lights, camera, action. Spin on squares, Michael Jackson. She know my body, that's attraction. Sit back and watch me step on the scene and I'm putting in work. Get in my bag, I'm just watching me work. Play with the gang, you get put on a shirt and you can't be the king if you don't put in work. Ain't no love in this game. She don't want you, she chasing the fame. She ain't loyal, she chasing the ring. Let me do my thing, watch me work, watch me work, watch me work, watch me work. I hate when a nigga start talking facts. I can tell when it ain't bout shit. Chatting on wax like a street nigga. Okay, but he only really did house shit. Flow cold like he's in a freezer. Talking about a pole in ounces. Be tough for a nigga if you want. I'ma kick it with your bro, have a leaking like a fountain. Fam, get mad if you want to. Okay, or you can get just like me. Respect when the king starts sniping. I do the right thing like Spike Lee. Just do it. Nike. I'm just a dog with the spikies. To me, it's a night on the town. Blow a bag and you calling a wifey. Energy. Send me more wet and some Hennessy. Hit the strip and I move like a brink truck. Putting in work, it's a 10 to 3. Trying to stop me would not work. Head tap like I'm aiming for Kennedy. First 48 out the window like a case of mistaken identity. Lights, camera, action. Spin on squares, Michael Jackson. She know my body, that's attraction. Sit back and watch me step on the scene and I'm putting in work. Get in my bag, I'm just watching me work. Play with the gang, you get put on a shirt and you can't be the king if you don't put in work. Ain't no love in this game. She don't want you, she chasing the fame. She ain't loyal, she chasing the ring. Let me do my thing, watch me work, watch me work, watch me work, watch me work.
Yep. We keep going. That's what we do. We have technical difficulties on a Monday, but we keep going. Okay? That's what we do. So thank you all guys for patience and hanging in there with us. And yeah, we ain't going nowhere. We just had some technical difficulties, which happens on platforms like these. So I want to thank everybody that's tuning in on Twitch, on YouTube, on oh my gosh, on 360 Live, on all the platforms. So you can catch us, or not just YouTube, but yeah. So definitely want you guys to keep tuning in, and hopefully less mess next time. So, well, we living and we learning over here. That's what we I want to shout out Rollo the Leader. I want to shout out Oasis Community Garden, East New York Oasis Community Garden. Yeah, we had a great movie night the last Friday. We it was a very nice turnout. I'd say about 50, 60 kids came. They ate up all my candy. Gotta go get some more candy for next week. Yeah, so we had the popcorn and the candy, the hot dogs, and they picked the movie. So they wanted to watch. By thunderous applause, they picked The Bad Guys 2. So it was up between The Bad Guys 2 and Despicable Me 4. So they settled on Bad Guys 2. Great movie. I liked the first one, so I knew the second one would. I was optimistic the second was awesome too. So and it was. So the kids enjoyed themselves. It was a very nice night. And yeah, my goal was accomplished, which was, I always feel like I need to do certain things. It keeps my vibes right, and it keeps me humble, and it keeps my head small. So I like to feed people. I like to do things with no. I get a lot of kickback. Um, it was a good time, Tyrone Green. Thank you. I get a lot of kickback and a lot of opposition from people when they find out that there's, well, for this particular occasion, we are fundraising for the community garden. So we did have an admission, and there was a price for some of the items, but admission was $3, and the items, nothing was above $2. So popcorn was $1, the candies were $2, hot dog was $1. Very income friendly, because we are in a mixed income neighborhood. We don't want to be a burden on anybody. We just want them to have the opportunity to make memories and, have a good time in their neighborhood. Don't necessarily have to travel, don't necessarily have to spend a whole bunch of money. But a lot of the things that I do, there is no monetary return. The return for me, 9 times out of 10, is making other people happy. And I get a lot of beef and snarky remarks because people don't like that. They wanna if they're not making any money, they don't want to do it. So I find a lot of things are self-funded. It'd be great if that changed, but whether it changes or not, I'm gonna continue doing it. So yeah, so definitely feel free to come and check us out. We're doing movies every Friday night out in Brooklyn, New York, East New York, Community Garden, located at 2539 Pickens Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11208. Movies usually start around 8:30. We're trying to wait for it to get kind of dark because it's a projection thing. So we need the lights to be low outside. Like I've been saying for years, that's what they saying. Yeah, facts. Thank you guys. Yeah, I mean, but not for real. First of all, I want to apologize for my low energy this evening. I'm fighting. I don't know. I think somebody tried to give me a cold, girly stuff, all kinds of stuff at the same time. So I'm fighting. I'm determined to be here for myself and others. So I'm here. Otherwise, I really debated. I didn't start debating this till I was on my way, so it wasn't gonna happen. But I did for a second, like I want to go home and go to sleep. But but I have a responsibility, and it's not that bad. So self-care above most things, yes. But at the same time, a certain amount of a work ethic is necessary, a certain amount of determination, and fight through obstacles, fight past doubts and inevitable questioning of yourself, and just do it. So that's what a lot of things. That's not just the show. So it's just manifests itself in the show so that I can see it. But it's really like everybody's life every day. So you really don't have a choice. You either gonna fight through it or let it kick your ass. And I refuse to let things kick my ass. So the only other option is to fight through it. Or the only other option that I'm giving myself, because, you could just go to bed. But that's the same as giving up as far as I'm concerned. So absolutely, Vonnie Jones. But because mental health is a big thing. It's way more, and issues with mental health are way more prevalent in our collective communities than is spoken about. It's one of those, hidden, whispered, family secrets, but it's not really a secret. Everybody can really see that you are not doing well. Everybody can see it. You think that you're putting on the face and but nope, the people who know you well and love you and care about you, and I'm sure in your deepest, darkest moments you feel like that there's nobody in that space, but there are. I'm absolutely positive there are people that care about you, and they can tell. I had a friend once literally saved my life because she knew like what I looked like all the time. She knew me well enough to know that when she saw me at this particular time that I didn't look well. You understand? She looked at my face and she was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And I was like, "I'm okay," because that's what I always say. Not because I'm okay, but because that's the thing you say, right? So I'm like, "I'm okay." And she like, "No, you're not." And I'm like, "No, because no, I wasn't," right? And then she like, "You're not looking so good." And so she, I was in the hospital, a little more detail, but she like, "You're not looking too good." And she calls the nurse and she's like, she's not looking too good. And then, I wound up having blood transfusions and all kinds of like, oh, I died a couple times, so my point is, you might think that you're hiding it. You might think that you're saving face or not being a burden, or none of those things are true. You're not saving any kind of face. You actually kind of look kind of stupid suffering when you don't have to. And then you're you never seem to think about how your situation is affecting other people. You don't believe that it affects other people, but it pains people that love you to see you in pain. That's one of the hallmarks of somebody that genuinely cares about you, is that they're affected by things that affect you. So if a person can sit around you and you are obviously not doing well, like that song, you're like, I've been drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days. I've been drinking for 5 days. You've been watching me drink for 5 days. And not one time did you ask me, bitch, are you all right? Like, because you don't even drink. You know what I'm saying? Your eyes is all red. You don't smoke weed, so why is your eyes all red? You understand what I mean? They do notice. They do notice. They do worry. They do care. Okay? They do. So, you thinking that you're keeping it to yourself, you're not really. You're not. And the only person that you're hurting, if you are keeping it to yourself, is yourself. Because you are robbing yourself of the opportunity of doing something about it and actually rectifying the situation and possibly making it better for you tomorrow. Now, I know that when you are in the depths of your emotional stuff, when you're in your feelings, it's hard for you to see that. But it helps to have, I found out recently some people don't have an internal voice. I found that fascinating. But anyway, I don't want to, I digress. Yeah, but you have, I'm not going to say everybody, because obviously I just said everybody does not have, but I have an internal voice, right, in my head. And I also have an adaptive and photographic memories. So I personally am capable of bringing back up the actual words and the tone of voice and everything that you said to me on this particular day. Sometimes that's helpful. Sometimes, a lot of times it's not helpful. But I am able to hear the positive things that have been said to me. And I am able to recall those things in my darkest times. And those things have helped me overcome, some real serious stuff. So, the words that you speak and the positivity that you speak to other people is immensely valuable and is useful. Just don't tell people, that they're sad for no reason or that there's nothing to be sad about, because it necessarily doesn't have to be anything to be sad about for your chemicals to be off and you just be in a low, because you got dopamines make you high and then reversal chemicals would make you low. You don't necessarily have control over that, especially if you have some kind of an imbalance, right? So people with like bipolar and borderline personalities, they don't necessarily have control over the swings from positive to negative. And that unfortunately affects other people. And it's usually the effects on other people that causes the commotion and the mix-ups and the problems. It's not when you're sitting in your room by yourself, for sure. And then that fact in and of itself can cause anxiety and because mental illness is not usually one thing. It's usually a bunch of things piggybacking off of each other or reacting and counter-reacting off of each other. So the more you understand, hopefully the more patient and empathetic you'll be towards people suffering from mental illness in your life. And again, you'll be surprised who's suffering in your life and just trying to put on the face that they're not. Everything is hunky-dory, and it is not, okay? Absolutely it's not. So reach out to your loved ones. Check in on your loved ones. Remember how to listen with the intention of understanding and not just the intention to answer back, to have a comment. Sometimes a comment is not necessary. Sometimes they just need the ear. They just need somebody to talk to. just a shoulder to possibly cry on. You never know. You might save somebody's literal, actual life. So, Hey, Tyro Vocals by Jamel Jones. How are you? Always wonderful to see you in the chat. So yeah, I have. I got time, so I'm not really worried about that. You, long as you guys have time, I have time. So, I did want to go briefly into the WNBA All-Star game this previous week, as my girls like sports, because I'm a girl and I like sports. Listen, absolutely, it is monumentally important, because a lot of times we listen. I think people have lost the ability or the art, obviously not the ability, but the art of conversation involves at least half as much. Great seeing you too. Thank you. Thank you very much. I think it involves at least half as much listening as it does talking. But when we start involving our own egos and wanting to get our particular points across, we sometimes forget that. So, and I am guilty of such sometimes. So I'm not speaking of anything that I would not reprimand my own self about. So, but I do understand, and I am realizing while talking to other people that it is it's of a great service just to give people a space, just so they can feel heard and understood. So there's always that. I don't know. It was so much going on this week, on top of what was going on at the end of last week. It was crazy. So yeah, Biden decides that he's not going to go forward with his re-election, and Obama calls Biden the greatest patriot. He didn't want to do that. So I mean, I like to watch the spin, on these topics and how they try to fix it and make it fit the narrative that they want us to believe. The man, I don't know, I think they had actually started impeachment processes against him for being unfit for freaking duty. That sentiment had been pushed around quite a bit lately. And then, like I said, the disastrous performance at the debate showed that he is, in fact, not fit for duty. He can't even string a sentence together. I mean, I'm having a hard time stringing a sentence together right now, but I guarantee you, I'm not the president. First of all, I don't want to be the president. All right, you can keep that job, you can keep God, you can keep the leader of the free, all of that. You can keep, I don't want that level of responsibility, so don't ask. Yeah, so I just love it. And then they slid Kamala right in there, right on the heels of all of the women's issues that we dealing with. So now she's supposed to be the Captain Save-A-Ho to come and fix it. I remember when this heifer was keeping people in jail past their expiration date, just so they'll have reliable and trustworthy people to do their little minor jobs in the jails when she was working over wherever the hell was she came from. But yeah, no, I don't like how she panders to black people. She's black when it's convenient. And I'm really sick of anybody claiming black and not doing anything about it. So Obama included, claimed being black so bad, did absolutely nothing for Negroes. Okay, here we go again with Kamala. Oh, she's the first black. She is not even. All right, so but I get a whole bunch of backlash from the mixed race people. Oh, I'm mixed race, so shut up. So anywho's in, right? It takes a little bit more than to claim a family member. because I got a white grandma. So now, what y'all gonna do about that? Oh, anyway, I just don't like it. I don't like the pandering to the black people and then not doing nothing for the black people. Huh. So, anywho's in, right? So I did have, my girls like sports, the ladies WNBA versus Team USA. They did the All-Star game, which I loved. I loved watching the game. I like to watch the ladies play. They play with so much passion. It's a lot like watching the NBA back in the 90s. Music Buff Radio. Hola Lola, holla at your brother ASAP. Will do, sir, will do. You know my phone situation. I did order another phone for anybody that's been trying to reach me. I did order another phone. It should be here in another couple of days. So apologize about that. I don't know what to tell you. I'm only half, like, if I really apologize for y'all's inconvenience, but I've been quite enjoying not having my phone, on the other hand. Anybody who knows me knows I will leave a phone in a heartbeat. I will lose a phone in a heart. I will drop a phone, break a phone, crack a phone. I'm not good with phones. Never, ever, ever, ever since in the history of phones have I ever been. And no, I don't see me trying to be in the future either. No. I don't like how smart they are. I don't like how they're all in my business. I don't like how Alexa every now and again pops up on my phone when nobody is talking to her. I don't like the tracker and the locations. The people call you and ask you where you at instead of how are you. Hello, how are you? How is your day going? No, it's what up, where you at? None of your business. None of your business. It used to be a time I like maybe blame it on my age. Mind your business about how old I am, but blame it on my age. I grew up when there was a phone in your house. You talked on the phone. You left out your house. The phone was still in the house. You came back and said, oh, I called you. I ain't get no answer. I was not home. When I came back, I called you. Leave a message. People don't even leave messages no more. They just call your phone. They're like, oh, she see the number. I see the number. You didn't want nothing. It wasn't important. If it was important, you'd have left a message so I could hear it. Oh, this is important. Let me call him back. Don't just call my phone and hang up. Well, I guess they figured out whatever it was that they wanted. They worked it out. I don't know. Anyway. So, yes, I will contact you, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sure it's peaceful. It is. You know what it's like. You know what it's like, sir. You know what it's like. Man, because no peace. Leave me alone. It's been so quiet. My phone had been acting up before it just went out on me. So it had started flipping into D&D for no reason. I'm like, who put the phone on Do Not Disturb? I wasn't getting calls anyway. It was just doing what it wanted to do, and I was getting increasingly angry with it. And I'm like, fuck this fucking phone. So when it died on me, I was like, it happens, right? It happens. I did the route. I ordered the new phone. I gotta wait for they gotta mail it. I had insurance. Someone said, you got insurance? I was like, wait a minute. Do I have insurance? I think I do pay some extra money for some damn insurance. And sure enough, I went and checked, and sure enough, they gave me a new phone. But I ordered it, so they have to mail it. I'm not. You could have went and get it picked up. No, let them mail it to me. They'll get here when they get here. In the meantime, there are other ways to contact me. There are. It's not like, I have no young children. I'm not anybody's emergency contact, I don't think. So, it's a little bit of a little peace for a little while. And, so... Okay, so the ladies did the WNBA, and Team USA, our Olympic basketball team, who are going to be playing in Paris, they got together to do the All-Star game for the WNBA. So you had Caitlin, Asia, Angel Reese, my girl Enrique, what's the girl that they tried to snub her? Anika, I think her name is. I don't want to get the pronunciation wrong, but it's an African young lady. And an awesome player. She scored like 38 points, 6 assists, 8 rebounds, something like that. And it did very well. And I think it was a kiss my butt to Team USA, who, overlooked her for the Olympics. And the WNBA beat Team USA. I do have the score here somewhere. But they whooped their asses. Very proud of the ladies. All the ladies. So yeah, shout out to them for their first WNBA game. Okay, so I'm experimenting with different notes. So I had the little cards. I'm blind, so that didn't work. I tried the bigger cards, but then I also have shitty handwriting. So now I write it down. I'm like, all right, I got it. It's written down. And I go back to read it, and I'm like, what the fuck does that say? Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to remember it just off the top of my head. You guys bear with me. So yeah, the ladies did great, like I said. Oh yeah, so my Up in Smoke segment, which is my happy marijuana time. So it is brought to you by Crooklyn Cannabis Company. You can find them on Instagram, exotic, organic, unsprayed, unfooled around with flower. Don't you like to get flowers? It always makes me happy when I get flowers. This week's strain, which you know what? This is when, I want to talk about all the parts of the marijuana stuff. So not just they got the happy strain and the happy strain, but also, I think I might have did this strain already and forgot. How about that? Because Blue Dream has been around for a while. It's a sativa dominant hybrid where they mix blueberry and I think Kush or mint. Back to my notes. But they okay, so it's about 18%, a little lower than the last few strains. It gives you like a full body, high relaxation kind of vibe. A lot of people with anxiety and paranoia say it doesn't affect them in those when it doesn't make them anxious. It does give you the munchies, like munchy marijuana, and they say that it's been known to help with insomnia as well. Nice terpenes, nice smell. The indoor strains, the weed's been grown indoor versus weed that's been grown outdoors. The indoor weeds tend to be a little stronger with the terpenes and the smells than the outdoor weeds. But the vibe is pretty much the same. So, and we are going to another. All right, I'm seriously all over the place. Yeah, I know. We are going to another video break. Yes, it is a classic strain. And I think it seems like I might have had a little much of it today. But
I just wish that life could be different. when the smoke clears. Alright, alright, alright. Our nation must fight. Let's make the world a better place for you and I. Everybody got different views, but it's a respect thing in the end. Oh, endless murder, sickness, dying. Let's come together, reunited. Let's heal the world. When the smoke clears, love will win the race. Yes, it will. Oh, when the smoke clears, we'll see a new face. When the smoke clears, we be the same. We the human race, and we're fighting our own battle. It's a struggle. Time for us to come together. Let's begin to listen. Push forward. When the smoke clears, are you ready? Can you hear me? Are you ready? When the smoke clears, when the smoke clears, when the smoke clears, when the smoke clears, let's make a change. When the smoke clears, let's make a change. When the smoke clears, when the smoke clears. Can you hear me? When the smoke
It's the still winning for me. The smell of new money when you sit in my V. Act shorty with the good J.O. We like to lay low. Dinner at Jersey City, lobster and baked potato. I made it to this moment, no lie, I had to pray though. Them project nights, ducking nines and tray 8-0. 1159 staircase with chinky eyes, so cracked and got drippy. Find nothing when they frisk me, never let the girls play me. Diss you before you diss me, drop 30 at the turf. Handle the ball like Bibby. Them E&J nights stood out to daylight, then slept my day away like if I wasn't raised right. Had to wake up, it's your turn, youngin'. Get your cake up, we from Edenwald, home of the brave, nobody break us.
Don't worry about what people say. Won't be, that's just how we remain. Aim for the stars, the world to say. Shine, baby, it's your world. Champions only. Champions only.
I made juice out of lemons, visions out of prisons. They still kinda blinded on the ways I've been gifted. Eden will birth me, fist fights and free lunch. My neighbors couldn't see much, I was a star that was hidden. I skipped past boy, just a man with a mission. I was trying to be the new town, ended up at Seton Town. Trouble I confused as fun, but I could see now all my legends with the jail, so I was trying to get my numbers up. Oldest of 11, still felt like an only son. Bud kept us going hard, ballin', reppin' housing. Rico gave us softball, some made the franchise. Al gave me football, the skies was the limit. Future means dreaming, no matter what the odds say. See it when you can't hear it, smell it when you can't taste it, feel it on the inside. Boot it to your main drive, that green is here, now it's good on the other side.
Don't worry about what people say. Won't be, that's just how we remain. Aim for the stars, the world to stay. Shine, baby, it's your world. Champions only. Champions only.
caps to fedoras, flight jackets from Blazers, Farrah garments from Jordans. I'm no longer the poorest, I'm Bobby Portis. I always play hard, fuck with the scorers. Some got it fast, had it before us, they had it shortest. Kept pace caught up, I'm with the victors when they sought us. We the hare and the tortoise, yet when it's all determined by how I'm viewed by my daughters. I learn to laugh at the scoffers, curvy thirst, know your worth. You gotta decline some offers, we flourish when others falter. We eat and war bread to conquer, foundation, honor, loyal leaders. For fam, I run up on ya, I'd rather be chasing commas. Promise nothing's beyond us, I tell my youngest with promise. Now watch this music bonus, a new day's upon us. No time for division, north side, south side, I'm talking to every building.
Rock with us. Either or, north, south. It's a problem. This is just the first time we doing this. But imagine, back to back, so much fire on their ass. Hey, keeper. It's a better green entertainment situation thing. Horseshoe, we here. Yeah. Shout out to Blizzo, making this happen.
These dudes, they doing what they do, you know. It's Either Walls, all love. DJ P Nice, full effect. Peace.
I have so much to say. I do. I mean, you know, I like these videos. First of all, I want to say, there is a lot of talent here at iAccess Radio. As if you have not already figured out, that first young lady, the videos that you see so much of that I love so much right here, is by Tara. Vocals by Jamel Jones. Yes, who we like to see in our chat and gives us so much joy. Yes. Beautifully talented young lady. Now, the second music video. The thing that I have to say. Ladies, did y'all notice how fine some of them gentlemen was in that goddamn music video? Or was it just me? I'm like, where's they hiding all the fellas? Apparently in this music video. Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute now. Hold on, wait a minute now. Okay. I just wanted to say that. A lot of talent. And Gatekeeper is also talent from right here at iAccessRadio.com. You can find his show every Saturday, or on Saturdays. I'm not sure if it's every Saturday. I think it's every other Saturday. But yes, Behind Enemy Lines with Wiz and Gatekeeper. So that was Gatekeeper in the show. It was awesome seeing that. But yeah, a lot of talent right here. A lot of talent, a lot of great shows outside of myself. So feel free to check those out. Like and subscribe. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers. So thank you guys very, very, very much. Yes, I know the views is low, but they grow as time goes on, and you never know who's watching, you never know who's listening, but you know that I care. That's what you do know. Yes, so, okay, so real quick, because, you know, we're going over a little bit because we had some technical difficulties, so we want to give you guys your time, and mine's too, you know? But, okay, so I want to do a couple of, go back and do a couple of, redactions, or I don't know, just get right what I got wrong the first time. So first, my Up in Smoke segment, the mixtures, the two weeds that they used to make the Blue Dream hybrid was blueberry and haze. I think I said something else. I don't think it was right though. Team WNBA beat Team USA 117-109, and Obama called Biden a patriot of the highest order. So more than the soldiers, more than the nurses, more than Border Patrol, the highest order. I just want to think on that. Get back to y'all on that. And then, see, I had to rewrite it in really big letters. Don't tell nobody. At some point, I'll get somebody with the big cue cards to stand over there and hold it so I can see. Oh, that's what it was. Oh, my gosh. Here we go. I think I spoke too soon. It says, we are... Okay. So, yeah. So, I gotta make it in black marker so I can see it. You know what? So don't do a podcast because it will bring out all of the stuff that you thought you were over, all of your anxieties, all of your flaws will be magnified, all of the little things that you don't like. Some of those will be useful, some of those will be like, oh my God. But yeah. It's a learning experience every day, like literally learning something about myself, learning something about my profession, learning stuff about my coworkers, and of course the world around me. So yeah, I don't know. I try to take everything with a grain of salt, not be too, not try not to overthink it too much, not to take myself too seriously, because that's when, that's where the problems come from, I believe. I could be wrong, it happens. So I want to once again shout out the talented Tara Jamel Jones and Gatekeeper, my iAccess Radio family. And of course, you are tuned into iAccessRadio.com. This is the Lola Shae Show, and I am your host, Lola Shae. Okay, so yeah, they was hot and handsome homies in the music video, and I don't know, maybe I should start like a homie hookup, right? Because I'm not looking, but I know a lot of people who are looking, right? And my eyes work, so it's not like oh, that's nice, but that doesn't mean that that means nothing. It's what it means. It means absolutely nothing. But I do know some people who are looking. And if they aren't looking, they should be looking. They should be looking. They should be either trying to replace some shit. Good evening. Great show. Thank you very much, Tara Vocal Papa Jamel Jones. It means a lot to me. She has a lot of experience. She's worked with all kinds of people. You'd be insanely impressed to find out the people that she's worked with. And she remains so humble. It's so awesome. I like those people. I like people who stay people. No, don't play matchmaker. Yes! I would think I should play matchmaker. Oh. Yeah. The people who are getting very uncomfortable might be the people I'd be trying to match first. So it might be telling on they self right now. Oh, but yeah, that's a thought. Because it's like, you got any friends? Actually, I do. Yeah, that might be a thing. Anyway, we'll see. We shall see. And I'm thinking about it. Ebony Jones says, stay in my lane. What? First of all, the whole highway is mine. Stay in my lane. The highway is mine. If I go to the fast lane, that is now my lane, my guy. If I move over and say, you know what? I just want to cruise in the slow lane. Take my time. That becomes my lane. Y'all, stop telling people to stay in their lane. Because I came over. Move over. I put my signal on because I'm coming over. There's no staying in my lane. All the lanes are mine. Except math. Y'all can keep that lane. But all the other lanes is mine. It's always been like that. All the lanes is mine. All of them. I mean, like, there is a time for I'm not going to say the time for being humble is over. No, I can't say that. But, that's my mom, Gwendolyn Jones. Oh! The talent is freaking generational? Well, it usually is. It usually is. Shout out to Gwendolyn Jones. Hi! Hi, how are you? So yes, welcome. But yes, yeah, I think I've been humble. I think I've been too humble. I think I've been humble to the point where people like sleep on me, and that's become so very frustrating. Because they have no idea what I'm capable of. Like, and then that's what causes the outbursts of seemingly not humble. Because who is you talking to? Who is you talking to? You don't even know who you're talking to. You don't know who I know. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know what my experiences are, what I'm capable of. You don't know my level of competency. You don't know none of these things. You're just making assumptions. And don't make assumptions. Don't do that. Because, spell it out. Work it out. That part. It says you are on. She calls me Lily. I like it. I'll take it. That's how I got Lola. I mean, because, somebody brutally butchered my name and it stuck. I said, you know what? I like it. It fits. I kind of wish I was a Lily. Like I had one of those like nice cutesy names. Like, oh. Not a Rebecca though. Somehow Rebecca Shady Brook Farms was just not work for me. But anyways, yeah, so I don't know. I mean, my problem isn't what to do. It is, right? It's a cute name. It's a very cute name. And most people named Lily are cute. Lily Tomlin was cute. I think that's really the only famous Lily that we all know. But anyway, Lily is a very cute name. My name's gonna be Lola Lily Shae. Oh gosh, okay. So yes, I do. I have too much fun. Yes, I do. Okay. But I mean, you should have fun. Try to find ways in your everyday, average, boring stuff that especially that stuff, the boring, the repetitious, the I really don't want to be here stuff. Try to find ways to make that stuff right. That's what I'm saying. It just comes to me, I swear. They be like, what? Where did you come up with that? Well, it's a story. I love origin stories. Like, I used to only date people because we had cool origin stories. Like, if it wasn't a cool how did I meet you story, I wasn't interested. Like, it had to be a story I could tell over and over again. Like, how did you meet? Oh, child, let me tell you what happened was. I like those stories. I like those stories. So, yeah. It's like, what's your stage name? Wait, who is Lily? Yeah. You know what? Yes, and yes. Okay, so your mom keeps calling me Lily. So I said, I'll take it. My mom calls me other names all the time. And she named me, so what am I supposed to do? Yes, ma'am. That's all you can do. Yes, ma'am. You know she calling you. She don't call every family member named but yours, but she's calling your ass. So, I like it though. I like it a lot. Real time. Ooh. That gave me a good laugh. Laughing keeps you young, I think. Happiness and stuff. That made my day today. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, but I think that's what this is for. I think we rely on each other. I want to come to the point. Like, I don't want to be presumptuous, but I rely on you guys. Like, I've come to love you guys already. She calls you Lucy. That's what I'm saying. My mama calls me everybody's name before she gets to my actual name. So, And I be like, yes, ma'am. Because I know she calling me. From across the house, she calling my sister. My sister's in New York. I'm like, why would you be calling her? She calls me my other sister, Jessica. Jessica's not here. I know she's got to be calling me. Yes, ma'am. I just come, She's like, girl, I'm so sorry. You know what? You've been doing this my whole life. I'm used to it. So yeah, I don't get too sensitive about it. Yeah, like I said, Lola came from a drunk man messing up Laura. And I don't know, drunk, speaking Spanish, a whole bunch of stuff was going on. But a guy named Jeff, he was like, Lola. Like, that's not what I said. So I was like, why? Why did you pick that? He's like, She said, fuck, I thought that was your name. I was like, why do you keep calling me that? I thought that was your name. So then people were like, I had it read low. So I thought it said Lily, but I was wrong. That's okay, Ma. Don't even worry. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. Oh gosh, but yes, yeah. This is what I like. I like the interaction. Yeah, I was once on another show, and my favorite part on there was the interaction, the chat. I think that was the coolest part. Yeah, Jeff gave me my name. Sheesh, that was about 15 years ago now. Yeah, when I moved out here when I moved back to Brooklyn, he was my upstairs neighbor, and he started out calling me that, and he just kept going, and then everybody else started calling me that. I'm like, I don't care. And then I find out that it's like a Spanish interpolation of my name. So I was like, okay. And then there was the whole Lola Falana, and I like the 70s. I love blaxploitation movies. So, it evolved. Then it was whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. And after that, I was hooked. After that, that's my name. That's my name, because that's a statement. That's a serious statement. It's true. No, stop. You do not have to apologize. I'm glad you're enjoying my show. That's apology enough for me, okay? Because people have called me names. So, as long as you're calling me a name I'm okay answering to, I know it's not that serious. And like I said, I like Lily. My friends know that I've been looking for a proper nickname forever. I went through unisex names. I thought that was cool because then if somebody was talking smack about me, they wouldn't know who the hell they was talking smack about. So my name was Tony. I told people my name was Avery, from the Avery Johnson, the basketball player. I told people my name was... I've had a bunch of nicknames. Self-claimed, made up, and some given to me by other people. So I had a theory of having different names for different neighborhoods. So I know where I know you from based off of what name you call me, because I only tell people from this particular area or this particular situation that is my name. So yeah, I want to say thank you to everybody who stuck it out with us for our interrupted yet extended episode this week. I want to shout out the new people in the chat. Shout out my usual families. She remembers them names. Yeah, it's true. Why have a laugh for? It's true. It's true. I had theories and philosophies out the ass about this stuff. So yes. And it worked too, because I know if people call me to this day, if people call me certain, I know where I know them from. Like, we went to school together. There's only certain people who know what my actual name was. And then there's some people who know my whole name and are forbidden by threat of death, decapitation, from telling anybody what that name is. Thank you. And they know who they are. Oh, tarot vocals by Jamel says she'll be watching next week. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Feel free to go in the chat and leave any possible topics that you'd like for me to cover. That way I can get it together before we come in here the next week so we can all chat together. Okay? I like that. I want to continue that. I want this to be a thing, like amongst us. We are family, and as women specifically, talking to the ladies, we have to look out for and unify with each other. It is mandatory, especially going into the political and social climate that we find ourselves in. Where they're slowly but surely removing all our safe spaces, removing all our hard-fought rights, removing our autonomy of even our own body. These are going to be topics that will continuously come up over and over and over again. And it's only our unification and us standing on business that's going to be able to do something about it. So, tell a friend. Tune in. Let's get our female Michael Basins, Michelle Basins, on in this piece. I think we really can do that. So if I have a goal, it is to give you guys a platform. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. But we're gonna cut out of here. It is 8 o'clock, past my bedtime. And I look forward to seeing and talking to you guys next week. Thank you once again for tuning in to the Lola Shae Show. I am Lola Lily Shae. This is iAccessRadio.com. Thank you once again for tuning in.
It's sad to think we're not gonna make it. And it's gotten to the point where we just can't think it. Ooh, for some ungodly reason, just won't let it die. No, I guess neither one of us wants to be the first to say goodbye.
Oh, I keep wondering what I'm gonna do without you. And I guess you must be wondering the same thing too. Ooh. So we go on together, living a life. Wanna be the first to say goodbye. Oh, every time I find the nerve, every time I find the nerve to say I'm leaving. Oh, the memories, those old memories, they get in my way. Oh, Lord knows it's only me. Oh, He knows it's only me that I'm deceiving. Ooh. When it comes to saying goodbye, that's a simple word that I just cannot say. So we just go on, go on hurting and pretending,
and convincing ourselves to give it just one more try.
because neither one of us wants to be the first to say.
Neither one of us wants to be the first to say. Oh, neither one of us wants to be the first to say.
Farewell, my love.
Thanks for watching. Tune in next week for the Lola Shae Show.